Your battleship was hit twice by kamikazes when you were on board,
The
or?
first time we was hit was in the Philippines, and we was bombarding, I think it was Lehi, and one got in on us and it hit the bridge. And that's when we lost our captain, commanding officer, and 20, I think it was 29 other ones. And it was a pretty busy time at that. We was doing the whole Philippines, Luzon and Lehi, and things taken, well, Manila, I don't think we never did get in on that. But there was a lot of suicide planes and a lot of aircraft in the air at all times. And we got hit about, seemed like they'd always come in late in the afternoon. And they were very hard to locate. Well, I mean, we had pretty decent radar at that point in time, but they would get under the radar and come in real low, and they couldn't be picked up. Before we know that it was around, you could hear the engine. They kind of like idling in. The first one that hit us, you could hear him coming in, and you hear the engine idling like, then all of a sudden an explosion.
So it was mostly the radar that gave you the range and altitude and stuff like that, probably.
Yeah.
Then were you looking through a sight when it was within eye shot of the ship on the 5-inch guns? Did you have some type of sight?
Yeah, we had sights, and we get from the bridge. We get locations and whatnot. Well, the sights and everything was sort of automatically. You could do it manually, but most of it was finding a target.
Now, was most of the weapons firing at a kamikaze smaller weapons than a 5-inch gun? Didn't you have some
We had
smaller?
40, all kinds of 40 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about the only thing could really fire on. So you didn't know these around until they's done on you. The last time we got hit, we had about 150 Marines aboard, permanent employee people that stayed on there all the time. And these were one that manned the 40 millimeters. And the only indications that we knew something was happening was all the 40 millimeters stopped shooting except this one. This one Marine, he was still shooting when the plane hit the stack. That's one. That's the day we had taken two at Okinawa. And one of them didn't hit us, but he had a bomb, and we taken the bomb, but the other one hit us broadside. In fact, there's some part of the engine work out there that I found on the deck after everything was over.
Now, the one that hit the bridge, were they on an armored bridge at the time? Because I believe a battleship had two bridges up top side, and didn't it have a bridge control down below decks?
Yeah, they had control, but during anytime we was under general quarters or in a dangerous spot, everybody, all the captain, everybody was up on the top.
And was that an armor-plated bridge? Because some of the ships I've seen has like real thick armor for during a battle, and then it has another bridge that just has like windows in it.
Well, yeah, it was heavy armor. But,
But it's such a huge explosion, it just killed all those people.
right, yeah. In fact, at the same time, we was flagship biggest part of the time in the Pacific. And at the time we got hit, at the first time we got hit, there was two Royal Navy guys aboard the ship. Vice being flagship, and they had a couple there, and one, I think think he was Associated Press guy was there. And he got killed. Pieces of the Zero, Japanese suicide that came in and hit us. That's part of the body, I guess. And one of my buddies cut that off of the torso of the pilot that came in.
Is his belt buckle?
Belt buckle, yeah. Wow. He asked me if I wanted it. He was on the detail of getting everybody ready to send them over to the beach. And he asked me if I wanted anything. I said, yeah, get one of these buckles. And these were, I found these in the garbage and whatnot, and it must have been parts of the engine. That identifies with a jet engine that I've seen a GE had. I think it was a submarine. After the war, before we went into Tokyo Bay, we had a Japanese submarine surface with a white flag, and they come alongside, and that's some of their officers there, I think.